You know, I wish I would have bought that light bar now because it looks so much better. Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
You didn't say it loud enough.
What?
You didn't say it loud enough.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Ding, 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 dong. All right, let's give it a second here. See who pops up. What's up, Sean? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You were number one tonight. Yes, you are. How's everybody doing? It is a lovely Thursday night, I believe. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. 8 o'clock Thursday, 7:58 Thursday night in beautiful Missouri. Hey, dads, how you doing? How you doing? Frank, what's happening? You're good, Sean? That's good to hear. That's always good to hear. Life is good, Danny. Life is good. Got some, what's up, Ed? How you doing? Yeah. Whatever. Waniner. Oh, wait. No, it's Wahini. I thought it was a Wanini. You weenie. Oh, it's one weenie. Whatever. Okay. What's happening, Troy? Hey, Albert. What's up, Mr. H? St. Paul. I'm checking in. St. Paul. Melissa.
What?
MN. Minnesota. Damn, okay. Yeah, Minnesota checking in. All right, cool. Albert. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Melissa's out back there going, she's just, life is just too tough for her. Okay, Dad says, I'm doing poopy. Got woke up at 2 a.m. saying that load was still at shipper. Went to get it and trailer had a flat. Oh, man. That sucks, dude. I am working, girl. What do you think I'm at? I drove 177 miles today. Then Dad says, I pick it up and head toward the drop, and the time gear pushed back because of the issue, and it gets pushed down Tuesday. Like, what the hell? Oh, the time. Okay, I see what you're saying. The time gets pushed. Okay. Ugh. Have you ever used the little dust buster vacuum on that reefer cleanup? Oh, that would probably be a bigger pain in the neck than what I do. No, I haven't tried it. I know what you're talking about. There just ain't room to have all these gadgets on the truck, man. I have a little vacuum that I use inside the truck, but I would never suck anything out of that reefer into it. You guys can have your food back there, but I ain't getting it on my floor of my truck. No, it's... I hardly sweep them out or blow them out, Albert. I usually get them washed out unless there's a time issue or something like that. What's up, Josh? How you doing? Trucker's Life saying howdy to everybody from Texarkana. All right. Oh, man. Hey, Harmony. There you are. What's up, Roush? Hey, David. I signed a new lease today. Who do or should I use for documenting all my expenses? Who do you? Okay, or I should use documenting all my. We just write all our expenses down, and keep receipts and things. I don't really use anything to do it with. I just, notebook and a folder for receipts. I think Melissa's out cold. What's up, Frosty? Mark, how you doing? Truck driver 77, what's up? QuickBook Pro is a good idea. Man, I've dealt with QuickBooks for freaking Melissa's dealt with QuickBooks for 20 some years. If I even mention QuickBooks to her, she'll cut my head off.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I'm going to take my stuff to an accountant and let the accountant deal with it. I'm not doing my own taxes or none of that stuff. I'm just not going to. I've been paying an accountant for 20 some years now. I'm not about to start doing my own accounting. You need a better job than Dunkin' Donuts, huh? Yeah, I hear ya. I bored Melissa to death, so she quit. That's messed up, man. Circle of death, huh? Oh, I hope everyone else can see me. That's for sure. Okay. 3 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Who the hell would give me 2 thumbs down already? And I barely got on here for 6 minutes. 6 minutes and I got 2 thumbs down. Wow. I don't care. Thumbs down actually help just like a thumbs up. So thank you for those thumbs down. Figured to come on and say, well, I appreciate that, man. Abacus, from what I understand, Abacus is a horrible accounting firm. This is what I hear. They are currently taking care of my stuff just for the simple fact that I needed something quick and I didn't have research to find out who I was going to do, but I probably will be using somebody different in the future. I just went with them just to get on the road and go, but from what I hear, they're not the cat's meow. Okay, good, Albert. The load that shipper said was already gone wasn't gone. Shipper Conagra in Macon, Missouri misplaced the paperwork, so they thought it was gone. Like, really, man? Damn, yeah, that's just, I've never heard of such a thing. That's crazy. And 1 middle finger up. Okay, cool. One more day and you're on vacation. Cool. Well, I kind of had a little bummer today. My truck, the oil leak on my oil pan is back. So that's got to get fixed. I'm going to send it in. It'll be under warranty, of course, and it's nothing that needs to be done right away. So I'll wait until I go. I'm going to take some time off next month when my daughter has her baby. I'll wait and take the truck in then. But these damn trucks, there's always something wrong with them. Gonna go live this week in Trucker Life? Okay. Bobby Light, how you doing, man? Ed says Stevens are prime. I wish Stefan was in here. I think Stefan worked for Stevens. Well, put it this way. Stefan worked for Stevens, or I'm about 99.9% sure he worked for Stevens, and he now works for Prime. I can't say anything really about Stevens because I don't know anything about Stevens to say. I don't know any of their pay or anything or how their company runs, so I couldn't say, to be honest with you. You're rolling in Conagra, Macon, Missouri in a couple minutes. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking to Dad's. That's the greatest username. You had to get a food handler card today, huh? Oh, don't shut off, stupid. Lisa, come back. No, Lisa, wake up. I didn't change you yet. Hopefully she turns back on. I have a problem keeping her on. Your food handler card, was they just teach you how not to put boogers in the food or something? Easy peasy, don't know how many could fail that class. Oh. Harmony's back. Officially got my medical car certificate today. CDP tomorrow, orientation Wednesday. Cool. Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. You're getting there. Supposed to be a drop and hook. Yeah, good luck with that. Who are you working for, Bobby? Are you with Prime or who are you running with, man? Yeah, trucker, I have them kind of problems, man. I just can't, yeah. Riverboat captain, where in the hell have you been, man? I was just thinking about you the other day going, man, I haven't seen Riverboat in a while. Where the hell has he been? As we were passing a river. I was like, what the hell? What's happening, man? Hope all's been well. Melissa's out back almost sleeping, so she's, I don't think, you ain't awake, are you back there?
Huh?
You're awake? Harmony says hi.
Hi, Harmony.
She said hi. Okay, yeah. Well, see, I remember, that's what I thought, because I go, wait, he was supposed to meet me. He was supposed to meet me for breakfast or down by breakfast one morning, and was a no-show. Maybe he don't work for Prime. Maybe I'm thinking, you know, that could have been Bobby just flaking on me. No. David narrowing down the decision, going company. How's the TNT phase going these days at Prime? Likely ready to hit the road December. First, thoughts on getting to 1,000 a week weekly gross sometime in the first year. Well, I did I got to 1,000 gross weekly in the first year, but you know, you guys got to remember, I only did, I don't know how many paychecks. I didn't do every single week. The weeks that I counted, they were 1,000 a week gross. I mean, net, net. Now, those weeks were consecutive weeks, meaning I opened up my thing. I said, okay, January 1st to December 1st. It's not like I went, ooh, let me just grab a bunch of big paychecks. And it ended up being 1,000 net a week. Messages. Take care of some business here real quick.
You have 0 hours and 25 minutes of remaining drive time.
25 minutes on my freaking 70. Man, I'm styling today. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got an hour 49 on my 70. The 24 minutes is on the my 14. TNT is still the 50,000 miles. Maybe they'll change that in the future. Who knows? Thoughts on getting to 1,000 weekly? I'm assuming you meant net, not gross, because 1,000 gross is not hard to do. That's pretty dang easy to do. But it's up and down, man. The every time I checked, I was doing the 1,000. That's a bummer. You know, it was 1,000, so you know it can be done. You just gotta hustle. That's right. Little less. You got a 2020 Ultra Loft, huh? How's that thing treating you? Do you think of me when you drive by grass fields? No, Josh, but I think of you every damn time I go into Walmart and I'm getting food and I'm in the frozen section and I see cauliflower rice. I think of you, and I think I'm gonna get it just to make them proud. And I did get what was it? It was vegetable or some kind of a vegetable noodle. It was like spaghetti, but it was all made with vegetables. It wasn't that bad. It was kind of weird texture, but it wasn't that bad. But yeah, man, I think of you whenever I think of nuts and berries and stuff. Okay, you just been kicking, getting your butt kicked over there in TNT. All right, that's understandable. Cool. At least you're out there. Yeah, Harmony. Poor Dad's been getting his butt kicked over there. Misplaced trailers, lost trailers, no trailers, broken trailers. All right, girl. Talk to you later. What's up, Hog Rider? Hog Rider says hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Oh, she's still awake. She looks like she's wrapped up like a burrito back there, like she's freezing to death.
It's cold.
It is not cold. The freaking air ain't even on. I have the key of the truck on, so the damn air ain't even on, woman. I told her she's gonna die. Did you get the electric blanket out of storage?
No.
You're gonna die. Oh man.
No, I got you to keep me warm.
Dave, damn straight, I'll keep you warm. David, shut that thing up. Thought it was me. Shut what thing up? What? When are you coming through Ohio? I'm heading to Ohio. Did I say Ohio or did I say Ohio? I'm heading to Ohio. Yeah, Ohio. We're heading to Ohio. Be there on the 5th. Because of my hours, I got to wait. Well, I get them back tonight to be able to run it all the way in. You know, you're going to probably ask, what part of Ohio? Ohio? Where in Ohio are we going?
Park Grove or something like that.
Park Grove?
Something Grove.
Something Grove? Let me look.
Groveport.
Groveport, Ohio. Yeah. So I'm just sitting at the Flying J down in Springfield, Missouri. Oh, damn, you're in We were just in Springfield. I mean, we just left. We're only 2 hours north of Springfield, northeast. I only drove a couple of hours because I only had a little bit of time to drive. I understand it's up and down. That's trucking. And yes, I'm ready to hustle. Even 21 days on the road a month with that cut it for 1,000 weekly, or do I need more than 21 days a month? Well, you know, I'm trying to think. 21 days a month, 30, so you're talking about taking 10 days off. So that's going to be, you might be able to do it depending on your loads. You might still be able, because I was probably taking a couple of days off a month, every month, but I don't know if I don't think I was taking that much time off. That might be a little much. Well, put it this way, Albert. If you go back to one of my paycheck videos when I was company, I talk about, on the very last one, I give the mileage that I was doing also. And you can figure, okay, if he's doing this much miles a week, that won't work because the miles are all different.
Tell the truth, I'll never see home again.
Yeah, you're never going home again, man. You'll never see home again. I don't know how much, because I was doing a lot of, it wasn't even a lot of home time. I was doing a lot of breakdowns and things like that, and I was still making that money. But it's doable. I don't know if that's 10 days a month.
You don't get 10 days a year.
Well, we're leased. We don't get any time off now that we're leased. Yeah, we've been hustling. We've been hustling for sure. And it's funny because I was 4 hours. The weird thing, I even called my fleet manager and we talked about this because we were sitting at lunch yesterday and I'm like, you know what? If I get off this load I'm on, which it was 10 miles to deliver, and I was at the terminal, it delivered at 8 a.m. this morning. Well, at 1 p.m. today, I would have had a 34-hour reset in. And I'm thinking to myself, but if I do, all the numbers said stay on the load and finish that load, and just let your recaps come back. And I thought to myself, you know what, my fleet manager will probably kill me if I do that, because he'll probably want me to do a third. So I actually asked him about it, and he called me because he's like, no, he goes, you can do either way you want, but it actually, the way I was thinking, it made more sense to stay on the load and wait for the recaps to come back in. And it worked out the way we discussed it, because if I would have got off the load, I would have had to go to driver's lineup to get a new load, which, as you guys see, when we go into Springfield, we can't get out. So, being I was going to deliver that load this morning, I got pre-planned from sales and a great load before, it didn't have to go through lineup. And this load is paying me good enough for having to only, having to wait for my recaps to come back. And once midnight hits tonight, it's pretty much like I have a 34-hour reset, because the rest of my recaps are 10 hours. Tonight's 10 hours, then it's 13 hours, and it's 12 hours, and it's 11 hours, 9 hours, and they're just bitching recaps all the way through. So if I can properly run my clock and keep it settled, we should be okay. Well, at least you buy some food. I'm at the MHC Kenworth in Nashville, Tennessee till morning. That sucks. Yeah, what's MHC stands for? I noticed the one by Springfield, it said MHC Kenworth. Company drivers can make $1,400 driving locally with experience. Yeah, okay. Let me see your paycheck. Let me just say this. Prove it. I always see people talking about that, and I've never seen anyone able to prove it, for the exception of a couple of people running local gas accounts. But all these guys running Pepsi, 7-Up, and all those, I never see it. And company drivers can make that driving locally with experience. It's possible, but it's not the normal. Okay, everyone always runs through with this. I'm home every night. I only work Monday through Friday. I'm off on the weekends. Home every night. I work 8 hours a day, and I got an $1,800 check. I see that all, and I'm not ragging on anybody. I'm just saying this is what comes through my emails. It's what people tell me. It's like, no, it's just not happening. Now, are there jobs like that? Oh, 100%, but it's not the norm. It's not like anybody. Trust me, I've looked for company work out there. When I was thinking of going, not company, I was looking for local when I was thinking of when my year was going to be up. I was going to go local. I could not find any local driving jobs in the state of Missouri that would get anywhere near running OTR. Yeah, Harmony, I'm on a Qualcomm. Harmony, okay, it's Harmony, it's a herbal, and many of those locals are LTL and plenty of touching freight, but there are some great local gigs with no touch. You are right, experience opens a lot of doors. Yeah, I haven't seen those kind of numbers, though, that are opening. I mean, when I was looking, I didn't care about touching freight or any of that. I just couldn't find, again, it was in Missouri. So now and that's the other thing, when someone says that, they should say, you know what, in California, in San Francisco, you can make this kind of money, because obviously San Francisco, you're going to get paid a lot more money than you're going to get paid for in Greenfield, Missouri. And, over here in Florida than over here in freaking Alabama, type stuff. So a lot of times there, it's people blanket a statement, and it's just not a correct statement. I heard, okay, that's for dads coming in late. What are your offer averaging on lease net to the pocket roughly? What am I averaging net lease pocket? Matthew, I really haven't put any numbers together in any kind of a way that would come up with an average or anything. I haven't really been thinking about that. I'm going, okay, I'm going to make a paycheck video, but when I do it, I'll sit down and do it. Now, can I say, I would say my first 3 weeks maybe as a lease driver wasn't anything special. After that, can I say I've been making decent money? Yeah, I've been making decent money. Am I making more than I would have when I was company? Yes, I am. Am I making more money than I was expecting to? And I don't know why? Yes, that is correct too. It's like, oh man, we're only going to make this much this week, and then there's an extra $1,000 there. It's like, why is there an extra $1,000? And then you look and it's like, holy crap, I got paid $500 detention for that one gig. We weren't there that long, you know.
You don't have a life.
Because you don't have a life, huh?
I'm kidding.
See, Melissa's a little upset because when I run, I like to run hard, and she wanted to do some things, and I was just like, no, man, we're on a roll, man. We're making money.
What I want to do?
I can't remember, but the other day you were freaking stomping your feet like a 2-year-old. I think you wanted to stop and go to the bathroom, and I was like, no, pee out the window.
Oh, I wonder why.
I can't remember what it was. Oh, she wanted to shut down at this one truck stop. It was funny as hell. She was freaking crying like a little baby. So I didn't know she was mad at me because I wasn't shutting down there. And she's stomping around the truck stop. I'm like, what the hell? And when we left, I'm like, oh, you're grumpy because you're tired, huh? And she goes, yeah. And because she didn't want to go to sleep while I was driving. And then I realized, like, wait a minute, are you mad because I didn't stop there? Yeah. I was like, oh, damn. So I had to sneak a couple, like 100 miles in extra. I didn't want to shut down that early. Is that nuts?
It was 2 in the morning.
It was 2 in the morning, big deal. I only drove like 8 hours that day or something like that. 9 hours. Next time I see you, dads, we can take a... Okay, let's do... You're out 26 days off 4. Okay.
Who? Not us.
Music trucker. What do you mean not us? We were just off yesterday.
That wasn't off.
That wasn't off,
That
was
at
it?
the terminal.
No, it technically wasn't off. We were just waiting for delivery the next day, but we were at the terminal. See, when I'm at the terminal, I feel like I'm on home time. When I'm actually not, I was still working. So, yeah, I guess we didn't take off. And then I'm thinking we were off in Salt Lake. No, we were doing the ACE2 class.
We're off. If we're not in a motel room, we ain't off.
Oh, man. Okay, let's see. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing? Stephanie says hi, Melissa.
Hi, Stephanie.
What's happening, Rob? How you doing? Prime's a joke. Never worked for them. All of your payouts still a huge pay. Okay, let me try to decipher what you're saying. Prime's a joke. Never worked for them. All of your payouts still a huge pain. I don't understand what you're trying to say there, Earl. You make absolutely 100% no sense. Prime's a joke. Okay, so you're saying, let me decipher this. You're saying Prime's a joke, meaning, are you saying they're a crappy company? I assume you're saying they're a joke as a company. You never worked for them. So you're going to tell me that they're a crappy joke for company and you never worked for them. Okay. All of your payouts still a huge pain. See, that's where you lose me. I understand the first part. You say Prime's a joke, but you never worked for them. So you're going to tell me they suck, but you never worked for them.
What's the last shit?
But the last thing you're saying, all of your payouts still a huge pain. That just, that's where my head just falls over. I don't know. I'm sure you mistyped something, dude. Go ahead and retype it, and we'll figure out what you're trying to say. I'm goofing on you. I was told 5-6 weeks out with 4 days home. Yeah, Sean, but most trucking companies, you get 1 day home for every 7 days out. Prime wants you to be out at least 3 weeks. Technically, when I was company, they told me every 3, just try to do 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, you want to go home? Go home. because I was wanting to get home more, and he was like, "Yeah, in 3 weeks, just go home for a couple of days. If you want, they just want you to be out, a couple weeks, because you need to be out long enough so they can get you out to do a load and get you back. If you want to come home every day, you have to find something more dedicated. But yeah, 5-6 weeks out, you get 4 days home. 'Cause yeah, most companies, the 4 weeks out, you can get 4 days home. 5 weeks out, you'll still only get 4 days. They don't want you to go more than like 4 days at a time. Although I went home 10 days with Prime, and I'm sure going home 5 days at a time ain't gonna really be a big deal. I don't think I've never had a problem. But on a good note, almost at 100 subs. Kind of cool. My kid can't believe it. There you go. Right on. Everybody hit up Dad's, man. Get on his channel. Make his kid cry. Make his kid cry. Where did I come up with that one? I don't know. I'm a little weird. That's as a company driver for Prime. 5-6 weeks out with 4 days home. Okay, that's a company. Yeah, no, if you look at the website, and like I said, when I was company, I don't know, about 6 months ago, I was looking into their tanker division, because they have a Midwest regional tanker that gets you home like every 10 days, and it just didn't pay as much, because obviously the more you're going home, the less money you're making. That's what people don't realize a lot of times. The more you go home, the less money you're making. But I was told that, every 3 weeks you can go home if you want to. You just need to let them know, because you got to give them, you can't just be out 3 weeks, say, okay, I want to go home tomorrow. You got to let them know. But usually I always tried to run 4 to 5 weeks before I went home. But I was told every 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks was like the minimum amount. Let's see. Earl, he doesn't want to talk about that. Talk about what? Okay, maybe I missed something here. I was told 5-6. Prime's a joke, never worked for them. All of your payouts still a huge pain. I don't want to talk about what? I don't understand what you're saying, Earl. It's not that I don't want to talk about it. I don't understand what you're saying. All of my payouts are a huge pain. I don't get what you want me to answer to that.
Makes no sense to me either.
Yeah, even Melissa don't understand what you're trying to say, man. So it's not just me. Walmart dedicated with Siva. Right on. Cool. Walmart dedicated, I hear, pays pretty good. Hell no, there is no 8-hour day job in trucking. No, you're right. My buddy runs gas truck local and makes $1,300 to $1,600 every week. Wow. Yeah, that's great. What I want to know, Dads, is if you got somebody that's got an in like that, why aren't you working there? That's good money, man. $1,300, $1,600 a week. Shit. I looked for these jobs, but again, it was in Missouri. Different places will have different prices. Earl's in South Carolina. Okay. Albert says, Dad's adventure gas truck, yes, and he's working hard, but I bet not only 8 hours a day. Hog Rider says, home every night long enough to eat, shower, and eat and shower. Yeah, there was a couple of jobs I looked at that it was pretty much that. It's going to be a 14-hour work day, and then you drive an hour or so home, drive an hour or so there, so you pretty much didn't sleep. And it was like, yeah, it's not going to be worth it to do that. I want a pretty ranch attached to my name. Your move, David. I want $1 million attached to my bank account. Your move, Roush. That was a freaking good one, though. I liked the way you did that. All right, that's right. 24/7, 365. My buddy runs a local-ish route from Maysville, Kentucky to Cleveland, Ohio, and does 2K weekly. Wow, that's freaking nice. I wish I had a job like that. And I'm sure is that gross or net, or I drive local home every day by noon and make $25,000 a week, off weekends and holidays and even days. You know, I was trying to find one of those jobs too, man.
I hear $25,000 a week.
That's a sweet gig. Yeah, Rob's goofing. um, and even days. He's off holidays, weekends, and even days.
All right, that's my kind of job.
I make $1,200 a week after taxes doing OTR company. Cool, that's freaking good money. What company are you with, Music Trucker? I'm just trying to put it out there. Okay. Yeah, but Earl, you know, you're insinuating I'm trying to hide something or I don't want to talk about something. I don't know what you want me to talk about, and explain. I mean, does anybody else know what he meant by that statement that he made about that? I don't know how to respond to it. I mean, I understand you don't like Prime, but you never worked for Prime, but they're a joke as a company. I get that part. But the fact that, hell, I have to go back to see what you even said. Let's see.
Out is a pain.
Yeah, it made no sense. Okay, Prime's a joke, never worked for them. So if you never worked for them, you probably heard they were a joke, or if you research them and you feel they're a joke, that's fine. I don't care. All of your payouts, still a huge pain. I don't freaking get what you mean by all of your payouts are still a huge pain.
I don't think you're meant to.
Yeah, you think he's goofing on me and making me walk circles around this?
Yeah, true.
I am, Sam, I am.
Sam, I am. Yeah, true. Don't fall into the hole.
Okay, Dad says, Albert, you're right. He runs 12 hours, 5 days. Okay. Me too, Frosty. I like pie too. What advice do you have for a brand spanking new lease operator? Well, I'm pretty much a brand spanking new lease operator and would like some advice, but from a rookie lease operator to a rookie lease operator, I would say this. Make sure you're saving your receipts. Make sure you're saving for a rainy day, an e-fund. Taxes. Make sure you're saving taxes. All this stuff is going to bite you in the rear end if you're not doing it. Yeah, make sure you know what your expenses are and that you're putting money away for them. I've ran across a couple of people who are not doing such, and it's going to get them. And it has
the IRS publication 15 about being a business owner. They need to be a business owner.
Melissa says, read the IRS publication 15.
About being a business owner.
That's about being a business owner. I guess it tells you what you need to do. But yeah, you guys got to remember, this is even though it's just a glorified company driver, they're making you run it like a business and making you responsible for everything. So you need to be, if you're not a responsible person, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but a person who can actually run a business, some people don't want to deal with that, or they don't, no, I don't want to, if they paid me $5,000, I want that $5,000 to spend. No, you got to take your taxes out of it, you got to take your expenses out of it, you got to take everything out of it, and then keep the little bit you got to spend. If you can't do that, don't do it, because you'll end up in jail or paying the IRS back forever. That's pretty much the first advice I would give you, is make sure this is something you want to do and that you're physically and mentally capable of doing. Because I mean, seeing a big chunk of money come in, or a little chunk, you know what, your revenue came in, it's $3,000. Oh, I want a new TV, an Xbox, damn, another fridge, I want that, and you spend that $2,500 and you're going to save $500 to live off of the week. Well, you didn't put no money away for your e-fund just in case something happens, your taxes, any other expenses that you might have. Every week I take 30% out for taxes. I take 250 out for medical, 5% of gross for my e-fund, and of course they automatically take maintenance and tire fund out. And then I just try to save as much money as I can. We run 6 and 2 schedule, home every day, 10 days. Wait, home every 9-10 days. And see, Earl, there might be just a language barrier here, because listen to what you're saying. We run 6 and 2 schedule. I'm not sure, because you're not, maybe people know what that is, but I don't know what that means. I'm assuming you run, I don't know, so what's a 6 and 2 schedule? And then home every day, 9/10 days. 6, 9. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what you mean. You're probably speaking some kind of trunker language I don't know. Some lingo that's out there that I don't know. So I have no clue what you're trying to say, man. I don't mean, I'm no offense or nothing. We're trying to have a conversation. I don't understand what you're saying, so I can't have one. You need to elaborate on what you're trying to say. Have the loads had more time on them since you started? Yes and no. I mean, it happens. After those first couple of loads, yeah, things were great, and then we got hit with a tight load that screwed this clock up. But that was more of me being a little paranoid. I had 23 or 2,500 miles to run in 4 days or whatever it was. No, it's 2,300 miles to run in 4 days or something like that. And I ran it a little too hard, being paranoid that I'd run out of time, and I ended up getting there with like 10 hours early. So I screwed my 70 up by doing that. I could have backed off a couple hours a day, but to be honest, there was just too many things that just weren't. I'm not used to being able to run as fast as I run in this truck, is what I think is happening. I'm used to always running at 57 miles an hour, and now I can run this thing at 65. It's like, damn, we got here quick. Yeah, shut up. I know you guys that are going 65. I do 75 and 80. Oh, man. What's up, Justin? How you doing, my man? Michael, what's up? Justin says hi, Melissa.
Hi, Justin.
Melissa says hi. I'm doing good. Melissa's doing good. She's back there. I don't know what she's doing back there, man. She went back there. She's laying there like a bump on a lump on a log. Millennium was pretty good, man. It was yeah, there's some good food there. Can't complain about being there. Just got happy to get out, that's all. That place is funny. When you're going there, you're like, oh, I can't wait to get there. And as soon as you get there, you start freaking out. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. Because you know you're going to get stuck. And yeah, I got stuck there twice. That place sucks. It grabs hold of you and it won't let you go. Shall I do company first, then lease? Well, Ernesto, I've always said, always recommended going company first. You can change the lease at any time. It ain't going to cost you anything. Going lease first, changing back to company, you bet you're probably you're gonna lose some money. Okay? And that's if you don't really get yourself into big trouble to where you even want to still do trucking. I'll tell you what, if I would have went lease first, my particular situation with the breakdowns I had, I probably would have quit trucking and went back to appliance repair, because I probably would have, I would have had to do what I had to do to keep from losing my house. And I know everyone's going to say, but the truck's under warranty. When the truck's broke down, you're not making any money, okay? Your bills are you're still paying for everything, but nothing's coming in. Now, if the truck is nice and going to break down more than 24 hours at a time, you can get some breakdown pay that will at least cover the payment. But my truck wasn't nice like that. My truck liked to break down for 23 hours and then run for a day and break down another 23 hours and then break down, and then, it never seemed to make. I think I got I think I got 2 days of breakdown pay when my truck went down for like 5. I can't answer the phone. They'll hang up my live. You still like my live feed. Why wouldn't you, Earl? I just don't understand what you're trying to say, man. Not what you were saying. You like my live feed, but not what I'm saying. See, even that don't sound right. You like my live feed, but not what. Okay, I guess you like everybody in the live feed. You need to elaborate or something. Hog Rider says, I never heard of Cava doing Walmart dedicated, if that's how you say it. Or Siva, okay, Siva. He corrected it. If you can make $1,600 a week local, why does everyone who made that mistake going local always say you make $600-800 a week after taxes? Are they all lying? That's where I keep trying to go with it. Why? I can't hang up. Yeah, if she did, go on the live and say something. Maybe she's gonna tell me I got a booger hanging out of my nose or something. No boogers. But yeah, Roush, that's what I was kind of getting at. Is I keep getting the same story of all this big money, and whenever somebody goes to prove it, it always changes, and it's never as big of money as it actually is. Or it turns into, oh no, that was gross. That wasn't, I was $1,000 gross, not net. Type deal. When you went 10 days home, you didn't keep your truck, did you? Were you a company driver then? I went 10 days home twice. One time I was in training, and the other time was, yes, it was when I was upgrading. All the other times, I had a truck, and if I stayed home, I think they said if it was 7 days, they'd take your truck from you. Because that first truck that was breaking down, I was asking them, well, how many days do I have to go home and you'll take my truck? Now, they won't always take your truck. It just depends on why you're going home and for what, whether you're coming back. But no, those times I went home, I didn't have, I was training and before I had a truck. And I talked about that to Albert in other videos about going home and, the 10 days and stuff. Right, depends where you live. Okay, if you can show me a company that pays that, I'll leave Prime tomorrow. See, that's what I always say. I always say, where's that money at? Tell me. I'm on 5 months. Steve B, you're on 5 months. Okay, right. Yeah, they pay per year. State, so $600 a week. In one state is more like $800 in an average state with the cost of living included. Yes, Rash, like I said, San Francisco you get paid much, much higher than, you would in Missouri. Am I this far behind that I'm just catching these comments? Like, you misspoke? Okay, so that over there was wrong. Okay. Roush FedEx makes that, but have to have 2 years experience. See, and there's no FedEx jobs in Missouri. Let's trade that. There's no. Okay, let's see. I gotta catch up because I don't know I've lost control here. Okay, Hog Rider, I'm catching up. I'm too slow to pass him all the time. Hey, Jeremy. I'm just running through, and if I see anything important, I'm going to tell everyone. Damn straight. Prime's been good to me too, Stephanie. Even though I've had an issue today, boys and girls. I'll tell you what, there's about to be a knock on Rob Lowe's office today. Okay, you're 5 on, 2 off. 5 days on, 2 days off. 5 on, 3 off. Okay, I'm catching up. All right, let's see. Wow, I'm way behind. Okay. Hey, Albert, I see that. All right, boom, I'm caught up. If anybody said anything really important that I missed, I apologize. I didn't realize I was that far behind. I really didn't. It's so much easier to stay caught up when you're doing it on the laptop. I don't know why. I don't realize that there's comments going. They just sit here when they're supposed to scroll. So I'll be sitting there just talking and not realizing. Like right now, I bet you. Let's see. Yeah, the comments there. They're supposed to scroll by themselves, and they never do. Okay, see, there's another one. About time. Haha, Stephanie. About 50 minutes. I'm caught up, Sean. I ain't 50 minutes behind, man. But yeah, why are these not? Let me try it again. Earl, you get paid so much a day. I believe it is $250 a day. That don't equal $600 if you pull Walmart for a company besides Walmart themselves. Okay. Now I'm not going to touch the phone. I'm going to see if it scrolls by itself. Okay, it just popped up with Stephanie says Albert not long enough. All right, so it scrolled by itself. Let's see what happens. That's what happens. Oh man, now it's moving again. Okay, so you're just talking to Albert. Yeah, guys, one of the things you guys got to realize too, when we're talking like this, speaking and typing can get completely misunderstood and, you know, completely the wrong meaning read. Well, hell, David H. Oh, man, I lost it. You spend too much time on Earl. I'm going to have to produce your live stream. Keep the pace going. Ignore the ridiculous questions. Don't blame the phone for your reading slow. Oh, damn. Shut up, Michael. Where are you headed to? It's not that I read fast, man. You guys are nuts. I don't realize they're not scrolling because they normally self-scroll. But if you touch the phone, they'll stop self-scrolling, and I got to try to remember how to get it to self-scroll again. Where are you headed to? We're going to Ohio, to Groveport, Ohio. Got a nice drop and hook waiting there for me on the 5th. Oh, shoot, Melissa.
What?
Remember I told you about dropping early?
No.
You don't remember I was saying hopefully we can drop it early? Well, I just see a note right here. It says we can drop it 24 hours early.
I've seen that before.
And you didn't tell when I'm asking you about dropping early, you didn't think to mention that to
I thought
me?
you read all your shit. I thought you'd seen it.
My co-pilot over here is just shake my head. David, you like the bigger truck?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
What?
Means you would have ran 24 hours straight. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Did you hear what she said? If that means we would have ran 24 hours straight, I'm not going to say nothing. Because she knows if I know we can drop or I can get it delivered early, that's all that matters. F stopping to use the bathroom. We don't need to eat. We're going, if I've got the hours to do it, we're running it all the way in. All the way in.
You didn't have the hours.
So she's freaking not telling me that we can drop. I'm wondering, because I'm like, I told you, I got to find out if we can drop this early. Oh, man. Now I see she's freaking sabotage. David, you like the bigger truck compared to the lightweight? If I was by myself, Michael, I would prefer the lightweight. Stephanie, you are in your own truck. Okay, more than a year. Okay. Walmart fleet does not have the convenience of being at home at night. Earl gets to go home at night. What's up, Emily? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Emily says hi, Melissa.
Hi, Emily.
Melissa says hi. Damn straight, Stephanie. Hammer down. Shoot. She's... And see, here's the thing. I was planning on getting this thing there on the... This load will be dropped tomorrow.
That's what I figured.
I've got 525 miles to go. It drops on the 5th at 5 o'clock, but it can drop 24 hours early. And I asked her, she didn't tell me. So I told her, I go, even when we're walking into the restaurant, I go, we have plenty of time on this load. I go, we can sit and relax.
Hey, David. Hey, David.
What?
Think about what brain I'm working with right now.
So there's no more of that. We're running this sucker all the way, 528 miles tomorrow. We're dropping this
That's what I
sucker.
thought you'd be doing anyway.
All right, let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Hog Rider says, but Earl, you don't gross 1,600. How you like the lightweight? That's 5 cents more per mile. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, that money is good money there. As long as you can also keep a fuel bonus going. If you lose your fuel bonus, you know, it hurts. So make sure you keep your fuel bonus going, which can be done. You make some good money in those lightweights. Harmony says she's still waiting on my drive time to go out so I can be in sleeper berth, being a long time tonight. What? I'm still waiting on my drive time to go out so I can be in sleeper berth. Been a long time tonight. What? You can be in... I'm not sure what you're saying, Harmony, but you don't need to wait for any time to go out. You go into sleeper berth and you go, you know, whenever... I hope you're not... Yeah, you can go into sleeper berth whenever you want. I mean, you're shut down. You're shut down. That truck's been broke down. You should be off duty. And then when you go into sleeper, click over to sleeper. David, who's the one with the license? You know, Captain. Damn you, Michael. You know, when I said that, bud, I thought, ooh, someone's going to kick me in the nuts on that one. And you got me. I was hoping nobody realized it. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Emily. I'm not sure what she means. I'm hoping she's not thinking she can't go into sleeper. You can go into sleeper at any time, Harmony. Okay, I got that. Not, you suppose, Harmony, you need to get your butt in the sleeper and get off the clock. Why would you potentially lose your fuel bonus with lightweight? Does the bonus criteria change in the lightweight? Well, it did for me, Albert. I was getting 6.5 miles per gallon in that lightweight. Until I slowed down. And I thought, well, you know, what the hell? But John, you know, John Fornwald, he's in the chat here and there. He was, you know, my student I had. He's in a lightweight and he's getting pretty good fuel mileage and getting fuel bonuses. They just say that, you know, there's just some issues that sometimes the lightweights might not get good fuel mileage. Mine particularly didn't because I just drove the damn thing too hard. A new video up. Shameless plug. Emily Slaughter has got a new video up. If you would imagine, there's fireworks. Let's go watch Emily's video. There's no such thing as a shameless plug. You're good. It's all good. With a lightweight, you haul more weight for the load. Sean, I've never hauled anything heavy, but I only had my lightweight for a short amount of time. I never hauled anything really that heavy. The most I've hauled was in this truck. It was 79,980 pounds.
Today's load's pretty close.
Today's load's pretty damn close. Yeah, we're pretty close today. We're What are we? Well, if I put a full tank of fuel in here, we'd probably almost gross out. Oh, you mean the truck itself, the lightweight is not as fuel efficient? Okay, I get it now. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't think it was, Albert, because I went from my condo getting, pretty crappy fuel mileage at 8 point. I was like doing 8.5. And when I got into the lightweight, man, my fuel economy took a crap. Now, here's the thing, guys. I only had the lightweight for a couple months, and it was in the winter time where you're putting additives in it and everything else. And I drove that truck stomped to the floor everywhere I went with it. When I decided to become a trainer, they said I had to get my fuel mileage at least 7.5, and I did get it there. I think the best I got was 8 miles per gallon, and I was driving 55, 57 everywhere. I didn't go 62 anymore. Now, this truck here, I drive stomped to the floor all the time, and I get, depending on load and weight and everything, I get pretty decent fuel mileage. If I try to get good fuel mileage out of this, I mean, John and I, we got like 10.5 miles per gallon out of this thing going across the U.S. here. But me, myself, I've had it up to almost 10 miles per gallon. But sometimes I think spending a little more in fuel to get me where I need to go is the better choice. I don't, they say it's not, but the way things have been working out, because they say, why are you going to hurry up and wait? And it's like, well, like this load here, I'm going to hammer ass down on it, get there as quick as I can, and I'll have a pre-plan. I'll be like, hey man, I'll be delivering this today, and I'll get a pre-plan before I even get there. So there is no hurry up and wait. So the quicker I get it, the quicker I get out. Only problem is I don't have really good hours until tomorrow night, so we'll see how that plays out, man. Yeah, I bet, Harmony, if you're dealing with a lot of crap. Hog Rider's saying go into sleeper, then do I think he means edit your logs. Oh, no problem, Emily. 3 weeks. Okay. Why no sleep? You been in shop? Yeah. That's true, Hog Rider. Just been in the shop. Why aren't you sleeping? What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Later, everyone, from Take Trucking in Illinois. From Tack Trucking in Illinois. All right, Music Trucker, you have a good night, man. Come on, Emily. I did the freaking fireworks, and now you're saying it's a crap video? The fireworks. Wow, I guess I didn't. I guess I'm glad I didn't get to Vincent before we took care of that on their Hog Rider. I've heard it's like if you can haul 40K in the trailer with a full size truck, in a lightweight you can haul 42 or 43. Well, you can put like in this reefer, you can put 45 in this. My lightweight was. This 35 was 33, like 1,500 pounds lighter than a condo. So you could put 1,500 pounds more in it. Hey, David. Have loads been looking? Mine been looking crappy low. They've been kind of flat in like the 150. They started out great, then they went flat. Everything seemed to be about 140, 150, and then starting back out. This load here, it's a 600-mile ride, and it's like $1.90, a little over $1.90 a mile. But they haven't been. When you average them out, Emily, they're fine. I might might have a bad load here, but then a really good load there, and they average out to be good. And that's funny because that's the way trucking seems to be. When I went to do the ACE 2 class, that's pretty much what they were talking about is, guys, don't, if you're getting a really good paying load, you can pretty much expect it's taking you somewhere that's not going to be so great getting out. So don't crap yourself when you get a $2 load going into Florida and $1.50 coming out, type crap. That's where that load board can probably get you in trouble, taking the highest paying load, and it locks you in the middle of New York somewhere, and you can't get out for less than, for more than like 50 cents a mile. Alan is in Texas. All right. How's John doing? Last I talked to him, he's doing good, man. He went home for a couple of days. He's living the dream. I don't know what you mean by what is your fuel surcharge, Harmony. I don't know what you mean by what is your fuel. It's different for each load. See, that might be something that I just don't know what you're asking. Hey guys, where's the wife tonight? She's right there. She's laying in bed.
No.
Not all. Thanks for the conversation. Happy trails, David and Melissa. We'll see you later, Albert.
Bye, Albert.
400 miles, Harmony, and air close. Okay. Wow, you're on a load that's like 95 cents. Tell me it's coming out of Florida or New York or somewhere like that. Don't tell me it's supposed to be a good one. Okay, Earl says that I've never explained on how I get paid out. Yeah, I haven't done any videos on that yet, Earl. On how I get paid out. David, how much is your fuel surcharge? You keep asking that, Harmony. I don't know what you mean by that. My fuel surcharge is, like on this load, my fuel surcharge is, the $198 or whatever. I mean, I don't know what you're obviously asking a different question than what it means to me. Because I know you don't want me to go through every damn load I did and give you mine. That one was 198. That one's 465. That one's, Are you asking me, do you get 100% of your fuel surcharge? Do you get 50%? Do you get what? If you're asking that, I don't know. Don't know, man. What's up, Warrior? How you doing, man? Yeah, Melissa did escape. I thought I had her back there pretty good. I walked around it. I walked around what? What? Which is coming into Ohio? Which way? Coming in from, going to be like 44 to 55 to probably the 80 or something. I haven't even looked. I'm just assuming that's the way we're going. Okay. Hey, bud. Hope you two are doing good. Yeah, we're doing great, Pac-Man. Yeah, and Earl, I'm not walking around anything. I didn't know if you asked me a specific question. I didn't know you were asking a specific question. You're in Oklahoma, huh, Warrior? That's cool. I just don't. Hog Rider, I just don't. Don't know. I just don't. I didn't know that was a thing.
What was the thing?
To know what my fuel surcharge is. Okay, like mine as of October 1st was 3.066 and 0.94. Okay. Now, I don't know. I don't know what question to ask somebody about a fuel surcharge. And they might have told me in the H2 class, and it was probably one of those things that it just was like,
It's in the book.
like who cares? Did you say it's in the book?
I think it's a percentage or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's supposed to be as a percentage. Or
Yeah,
something.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
What it
Yeah.
is.
David Pride pays 72% of fuel surcharge. They pay 72% of a load. I don't know. Is it 72% of a fuel surcharge too? I don't know. I don't know. I know that's what we get for the load, but I never seen anything anywhere where how much the fuel surcharge is. Now I know I watched somebody else's video one time and they were complaining that why they don't get 100% of it. Which, yeah, why wouldn't we get 100% of it if we're the ones paying for the fuel, right? But I don't know what it is, man. These are things I'm just learning slowly as I go, as I go on. These are questions that, I didn't know. Like I didn't know they paid anything for tolls. I always was told they don't pay for tolls, but yet I get money for tolls all the time. Melissa should do a nerd video about her fascination with. Wait, who wrote this? Okay, it's Frosty. It's okay to read. With fascination with space, I can't be the only one excited about the black hole.
Oh yeah,
discovery.
we walked out today. Look, it's a planet.
Yeah, when we walked out of the pilot. Oh, I wonder what planet that is. I'm like, what the hell planet are you talking about?
It's either Mars or Venus.
Yeah, there's this dot next to the moon or something like that. It's like, yeah, whatever. Let's go to the truck. Damn, Ralph, I hope you feel better, man. Oh, Emily's a space nerd, too. I mean, space explorer, too. Oh, damn, my bad. Is you not talking about... yeah. It's just nothing to say, Lou. It's just, we don't want to just keep beating a dead horse. The three of us are hanging hard. Yeah, nerds. I mean, yeah. All right, Sean, you have a good one, man. They saw a black hole destroying a star the other day.
Oh, that's what he said.
Really? They saw a black hole destroying a star. I hope it don't destroy the Earth.
Remember that night we drove by the Milky Way and I was like, oh my God, it's a galaxy!
I'm going to Tacoma to get to go over Cabbage. I'm thrilled. Hope there's no snow. Yeah, Cabbage in the snow. No, thank you. But no, I don't think there's snowing on Cabbage quite yet. I know there was like 3 feet in Montana, though. It's Space Cadets, yeah. Space Case Cadets.
Yeah, I'm the nerd that wakes up at 2 a.m. to go watch a meteor shower.
Should you drive around Vail, Colorado if possible in winter or other mountain areas? Should you? I don't think you should. Do you have to? Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of the sucky thing about being a truck driver. You got to drive through that crap. But I'll leave all that super trucker heroism stuff to old Hog Rider there. He can drive through the snow. He says snow's no big deal. I went back to construct. Okay, wait, this is Kenneth. I gotta pre-read it. I went back to construct road crew had around hard hats with point rings and lights around them. That's when I wanted to run.
Damn it.
Okay, that's readable. I went back to construction tonight. Construction tonight. Road crew had round hard hats with white rings of lights around them. Told them I wanted to I wanted one to run through the woods with to mess with my neighbors up that look like UFOs. Oh man. Oh man, that's funny. Mountains not bad in winter. No, damn no. Hog Rider Mountains are awesome. Yeah, that was on the news, Earl. The black hole thing. Melissa's telling me about it. Mountains are great in the wintertime. For you, and maybe you, and them, and them. Flatland. I'm going to ride low, and I'm going to ride slow. All right, maybe not that slow, but you know what I mean.
Take some home time.
Yeah, I told Melissa we're gonna have to save up enough money to take the winter off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like freaking. I don't like any feeling of being out of control. I don't like when I touch my brakes that they don't work. That's funny, Frosty. He said that was gangster. Why is everything got to be black or white? Where's all the white holes at? Oh, oh man. Oh yeah, driving the pickup in the snow would be fun as hell. Oh, you got the circle, Harmony? She's got the circles to death. That was a pre-read. Dave. Yeah, I know that was pretty. Fuck, man. See, I can't. What's up, Junior? I can't get anything by you guys, man. When I do something stupid like that and screw up, I'm like, okay, nobody caught it. No one's gonna hear it. No one's gonna say anything. I pre-read something and then I completely jacked it all up when I actually read it. And he's like, that was a pre-read? Oh, man. What's up, Junior? More problems on the flat? No, on the flat, you don't have to put chains on. Freezing today in Springfield.
Polio.
I was in Springfield. It wasn't cold. You're out of your mind, buddy.
If it's you should see.
That's right. He had a big old jacket on. I thought that was kind of weird. When like Junior.
Sullivan is freezing. Up here is freezing.
What's the temperature out? 50 in northern Illinois. Melissa's gonna die. Oh, Junior. Okay, let's see. Joe, next fuel index for 10/1/2019 is 3.066, and 100% fuel surcharge is 0.39. If you're not getting 0.39 mile, you're being ripped off. I have no idea. I mean, I'll be honest, Joe, I have no idea what we get for a fuel surcharge, man. I've never looked into it. So you're saying I should be getting 0.39 cents per mile for a fuel surcharge? Yeah, I really don't. I don't know, man, so I can't give you an answer. Yes, no, maybe. You should have heard it. Your first time sounded like a Timothy post. I shouldn't have read it out loud. Why was I reading it out loud? I was doing a pre-read under my breath, and I was just messing words up. Oh man, that's funny. 39 cents per mile. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't. I mean, I don't want to say, oh yeah, that's what we get, because I don't. I mean, I can look into it. Not that I mean, if we're getting it, great. If we're not getting it, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, nothing I can do about it. Look at this. Junior's got a truck coming available here in a few days. Anyone going company, let him know. Let him know. Let's see. They used to send messages every week. Seems recently it's been around 22 cents per mile for fuel surcharge. Okay, so I guess that's not 100% fill surcharge then. Yeah, no, shut up, Frosty. Don't rat me out. Have you tried the new pretzel burger at Burger King? Just picked one up and almost cried. It was so good. I tried Lou in the Turnpike last week, and they were out of them. No problem, Junior. No problem. No problemo, man. Yeah, you should. I want one of those pretzel burgers, man. But I ordered it. I'm waiting for it. She comes. She goes. She called my number. I go up there. And she goes, "Oh, they wanted to tell me they're out of the pretzel burger. Do you want something else?" I was like, "No, I want my pretzel burger, but you can give me a double Whopper instead." And then I was regretting it every minute afterwards. I make 50 cents per mile as a company lightweight. Yep, that's right. 50 cents a mile. They raised the price of that. Yeah, and that's good money, man. Warrior says, what's that expense page you got to do at the end of every month, David? Bring a lease operator to the expense page. Oh, he's talking about that page that you put all the expenses on. That's just where you keep track of all your it's just where you put all your out-of-pocket expenses and everything. Anything. I'm assuming you're using what are they called? Abacus. Abacus as a accounting service. That's just so you can send them everything you're doing out of pocket, so they can keep it on record for your taxes, for your tax returns and everything. Bro, it is so damn good. That pretzel bun is so soft and tasty, dude, man. That sucks. Why you got to tease me like that? I was so bummed when they said they didn't have it.
Really nasty. Now pretzels by themselves in those stores.
Yeah, she eats the soft pretzels out of the machines with freaking mustard all the time. The Impossible Whopper, I seen that there. It was what is it, like a veggie burger or something?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was surprisingly good. You see KFC is having a new chicken sandwich on a donut. Are you out of your mind? You're joking, Kenneth. They're not putting chicken on a donut. Yuck. What does it look like at okay, what does it look like and where do you get it? Where did you get it from? Abacus, that sheet? Abacus, you could probably just have them email you one to a truck stop and then have the truck stop run you off some copies. That's probably going to be kind of expensive at the truck stop. We did it when we were at Prime. But what is it? Do you have one handy? I can go, bam! That's what one looks like. We'll get it for you here in a second, Warrior. I had to bring Princess out of her bed back there to get the paper. We need to turn the AC on in this thing. It's freaking hot.
No, it's on. I just turned it down.
No, it's not on. I had the key on, which turned it off. All right, brother. That is what it looks like. I'll show you the top there. It's a CPA driver's cash expense record. You want to ask them for the driver's cash expense record, and you just fill out any of that, and it's just to keep you. So you can keep track of your money out of pocket. But it's driver expense record that you can send them an email and they'll send you. You just need one copy and you can just run off a bunch of copies if you want. Or you can just put it in a folder and just keep track of what you do in a folder. It tasted just like a Whopper, really. What's the health benefit? I mean, other than not eating a piece of meat. Put that apple down. What apple are you talking about? Oh, does it sound like she's eating an apple? Because that's what I was thinking earlier. No. I need my peach, by the way, before it goes bad. She's eating ice cream. If you're talking about that, it sounds like someone chewing on an apple.
It's frozen fruit juice.
Frozen fruit juice. I swear, look it up. It's available in 2 areas as a test run chicken sandwich on a donut. It's a test run in 2 areas. The city of Heart Attack and the city of obese. The whole imitation meat thing is a new trend and agenda I'm not a fan of. Pretty soon they are going to try to ban beef, claiming it's bad for the environment. They already do, aren't they? Talking about cow farts are going to kill us. Honestly, nothing. It's got almost as many calories, almost as much sodium. Oh, crap.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me see what you're eating. And of course, she didn't get me one. This is from the terminal. It's a
I asked you, you said
frozen
no.
juice. I told her, I think you're supposed to freaking...
It's apple strawberry.
Smells good. It's apple strawberry. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like...
Yeah, no,
it's like, what are you, gnawing on a freaking apple?
It's got the consistency of a slushy that's frozen.
I had to try the Impossible thought just for the sake of trying it. Yeah. Oh, though. Sorry, I said thought. Dirt. Had to try the Impossible, though, just for the sake of trying it. The Impossible Whopper is just as bad, if not worse, for you than a regular burger. Absolutely no health benefits, just surprisingly better for the environment. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, she's got the spoon in there. She's got the spoon in there, and she's scraping little pieces off.
The layers.
You know, instead of just going... She's...
It's like ice.
Like a freaking bird. Conspiracy theory. Much. Also to cater to the vegetarians, but here's the thing: they still cook it on the same griddle as the beef.
Ooh,
That's interesting. That could be a lawsuit right there. You get some. Well, in California, it could be. You know, most other places they'd be like. Most other places would be like, oh, okay. Well, I'm actually a vegetarian. Can you cook it separately or wipe to go? They'll be like, okay. In California, they'll take a bite and go, you cook this on the same grill? Oh, mental distress for the rest of my life. That's $5 million. My hair is going to fall out because I might have got a piece of meat in my tooth. That's another $5 million. Did I just say Californians are weird? That's probably not cool. Some, not all, some. I grew up in California. Yeah. Oh, they say you have to actually request that you cook it separately. The shake machine, the strawberry shake, yeah. They, I don't know how much they are at Springfield, but there's over in Salt Lake, the truck stop had those, and they're just kind of expensive, man. I was like, so I never even looked at the Springfield terminal to see how much they are. They say, yeah, okay, got that. And they probably spit in it for the truck. Probably, Frosty. Milkshakes bad for the milkshakes bad for the environment too. Unfortunately, I think even milk is bad for the environment to some people because
the air is bad
because the cows have to make the milk and they fart. And before someone says, "Well, goats make milk," they fart too. Hell, you can milk a cat, but that damn cat farts. Right? They milked a cat before.
I don't know about that.
What's his face milked a cat?
Who?
What the hell's his name? It was in that...
Johnny Knoxville?
No. Ben...
Gay?
Stiller? No, is it Ben Stiller?
I don't know.
Who's the dude? Owen Wilson, you know, with the nose? And he did that movie where the other dude was a supermodel. They were supermodels fighting each other.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name of that? Zoolander.
Zoolander.
But who's the other actor? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Is it Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben Stiller milked a cat in that movie with
Owen Wilson?
No, with the Italian dude, or is he even Italian?
Meet the Parents?
Meet the Parents, yeah. He milked the damn cat in Meet the Parents with Robert De Niro, who I found out is a... Never mind. Okay, how do you feel about Taco Bell's menu change? I can honestly say I've never been so pissed off with a fast food company. They got rid of some of the best-selling items, including the XXL steak burrito.
That's why they didn't have it when we stopped at the World's
Oh, is
Largest
that what you were
Truck
looking
Stop.
for?
Yes.
I didn't even know, man. I didn't notice a
Oh.
change
I
because
was
I don't
looking
eat the
for it.
XXL steak burrito. I usually just get some tacos and maybe a Mexican pizza or something.
Hey, they got rid of the bell beefer. That's when I knew they were going downhill.
The Bell Beefer, that was
Yeah.
like 1,000 years ago, you old.
The bell beefer.
That was like in the 80s. Shit. Half these people
No,
weren't even born.
I think it was longer now. I think it was like late 70s.
Oh, 99% of everybody on the feed here wasn't born. Damn.
Well, there was something called the bell beefer.
Hey, Hog Rider, calm down, man.
What?
I lived in California.
What did he say?
I have family there. My sister lives there. And I don't know how she does. He said, blow California up, worthless people.
What?
He said, blow California up, worthless people. Hey, my sister only lives in California, but she rides a Harley. She is a Republican. She is a diehard Trump fan. Knows all that kind of crap. And she does something on YouTube very secretive that she won't even let me know what the damn channel is.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to get into it because it's some kind of weird shit she does. She has a channel that's just, she won't even let me know because she don't want me figuring out who she is on there or anything. Or I mean, it's not like porn or anything like that, but it's
Well, they don't allow porn on YouTube.
right. I don't trust air I can't see. Yes, the Fockers. It was the Fockers. Everything causes cancer in California, so my theory is whatever you're doing, choose to do it in another state because California causes cancer. That is correct. California
is a cancer.
Is a cancer. Well, that explains the squirrel brain. Too much time in California. 47 years in California, there, buddy. Yeah. Oh my God, what kind of conversation did I just come back into?
Who's that?
Stephanie. You shouldn't have left. You'd know. Hey, what's up, Will? How you doing, man? California, the corn and the skid mark of the underpants of society. A lot of my family, Frosty, a lot of my family has moved from Cal. They all went to Texas. They're slowly migrating to Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Also, I have family there. Okay. So we better keep Hog Rider away from there before he blows the place up with our family. We can move her out. Yeah, I don't know why her daughter and grandbaby and everything just moved to Texas. I don't know what's keeping her in California. Is it me or is video choppy? I don't know. It might be you, Junior. That might be you shivering in your cold Missouri weather.
It was cold. It's
It
cold
ain't
here.
cold. You
It's
guys,
freezing outside
the
right now.
AC's cold. It feels good. I don't know if the video is choppy, man. Is the video choppy? It is a little choppy, Hog Rider says. Okay, well, I feel bad now. I can send you guys a little money. I'm in California now, picking up in Compton in the morning. Right on. Good old Compton. Oh, man. Well, you will, let me see, where am I at? This is a Kenneth I got to pre-read here. Huh? It makes no sense. Okay, well, you will know what she's doing if she calls and asks to borrow the net.
The net. That I'm always supposed to be typing.
God,
even I got that one. Did I go slow? Your scroll brain not working tonight?
Most people don't realize the Earth has been through 5 ice ages. We are basically just coming out of the last. So yes, the globe is heating up, but it is perfectly normal.
And
Good.
and the world is flat.
You know what? I'm telling you guys this again. This is my theory and my theory only, and I think everybody should agree. And
The world
everybody,
is flat.
and we should all send this in on a ballot and make it happen. I think the world should be. I'm going to punish us a little bit because we can't have it too good. Okay, we can't have like 80-degree weather or 75-degree weather every year round. So I'm going to hurt us a little bit. I think we should have 100-degree weather everywhere year round. Not 99, not 101, 100-degree. As long as there's no winter, I'll cook in 100-degree weather, not to deal with snow. Would you? Oh, you would love the freaking heat. You'd be a lizard rolling around freaking on the dirt, going, "Hey, I love the heat." I mean, I hate heat, but I hate cold worse now. I used to always be the guy who said, "Oh, bring on the cold. I'll just put layers of jackets on." Nope, not no more. Cook my ass. I'll walk around naked. I mean, I don't want no more freaking cold, man. Okay, let me get caught back up here.
Yeah, squirrel.
Squirrel. Oh, man. What the hell do you mean I'm flat Earth?
Kidding. Thinking about people who still believe that.
What's the problem with Texas now? What's the problem with Texas now? All the liberals leaving California. You know.
I hope
Wait.
not.
Oh, that's the
not
problem. See that, Kenneth? I mistaken that one word and it made no sense. It's like, what's the problem now? That's the problem with Texas now. All the liberals leaving California. Well, none of the people I know that went there were liberals, so.
Yeah. In Texas, good luck being a liberal.
Not that being a liberal is a bad thing. Well, thank you, Turner. Thank you. I'm glad the video is good. Oh, man. Which gun do I bring with me to Compton? Glock 19, AK-47, or Uzi?
No, Compton has changed. It's not like Compton of yesterday.
Yeah, there's like no gang rivals and stuff going on in Compton anymore.
No.
You don't need to bring nothing. Just walk through there. Here's what you do. You walk like you have a purpose, okay? You don't linger. You don't look around at everybody. You focus on where you're going and you go.
No, it's very family oriented there now.
It's like, when you're walking through these truck stops. You focus on where you're going and you go. You don't sit and look at everybody as you're walking by making eye contact, because all that does is bring on conversation.
It's almost like you're in a riding lesson.
And
focus where you're going and look that way.
When you bring on conversation, the conversations normally don't go well because they usually end up with, "Can I have some money?" They usually have I use Mac 10s, right? Not anymore. I really don't think Compton's all that bad anymore.
It's not. I could go there and wear red and I won't get killed.
Not that I'm trying to eavesdrop on your conversation, Stephanie, but I'm sorry to hear about your aunt. Oh my God! It's Kenneth. Kenneth and Timothy. Now I gotta freaking pre-read both their stuff. Okay. Oh my God! We will be able to grow more crops farther north. We're all going to starve with more crop land. Really? What if we are in a black hole and the rest of space isn't? And that's is why we don't get visitors.
Wait,
Wow, that's some shit right there,
What?
Frosty.
What?
He says, what if we're in a black hole and the rest of space isn't, and that's why we don't get visitors?
We get
'Cause-
visitors. I've seen them. No.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? We get visitors by demons, maybe, but not aliens. I need to hook you up. Well, you need to hook up with Lucas there, Frosty. You guys should talk about your crazy ass spaceman all day long. It depends. Every place has a bad area. Compton isn't any different. And Lucas should be driving. I hope he's listening to this. He can. You guys can talk. Wait. Is Lucas? No, I don't. Wait. Yeah, I think Lucas is the one that believes in aliens. But you believe in aliens too.
And that's why they bore me, because.
That's why they bore you, because they're so real.
Because
that
they're real.
They're so real
they're
that it's no big deal.
Yeah. Be selfish to think we're the only ones in the universe.
No, you'd just be normal.
No.
You'd just be
selfish.
smart. You'd just be smart. It depends. Every place I had a bad area. Compton isn't any different. I was more just kidding around. Oh, yeah, no. Thanksgiving was definitely rough that week. Oh, I bet it was, man. I bet it was. Or should I say, ma'am? I'm not crazy. I just think sometimes. Frosty. Picking up in Compton and heading to Denver. Had a good week, almost 3,000 miles this week. Oh, you're heading to Denver, which means you're going to be going over Vail, right? Like 25 feet of snow there, I think they said. Tell Melissa I got a hard hat with lights for her. You know, the one he runs around his neighbor's yard with? Or no. Yeah, the hail.
As long as I can wear or make noise while I'm running.
Doug, yeah, Melissa will get her CDL. She'll get her CDL. They can watch. Yeah, with these new ELDs, man, I need somebody to drive when I screw the clock up. Because I accidentally freaking roll the truck 3 feet. Actually, I have yet to screw that up. I'm too damn cautious. They can watch for aliens and eat chocolate with almonds. How's everyone tonight? What's up, Mark? I'm good. Everyone seems to be doing okay. Nothing wrong with chocolate and almonds. If it wasn't so damn hot, I was going to throw a couple on Junior's truck, but they'd have just melted through the windshield. I was just thinking of candy bar man. Will, wait, where does it snow? I heard. Now, Will, I didn't check for myself. You'd have to Google this.
It's not 25 feet, it's 3.
I heard, no, well, yeah, I was just joking about 25 feet. But I heard that it snowed pretty damn good in
Montana.
Well, in Montana, in Colorado, and somewhere else. But it was all just, here's people telling me. I haven't looked.
You haven't needed to.
Oh, you know what? I think it was east of... No, I think I seen it on the weather report. It was east of Utah into Colorado. Because we were going to be going 15... That's when I seen it. We were going to be going from Utah down into Nevada. And I was looking at weather reports. And as long as you didn't go up Vail, up into Colorado, you were okay. But I would just look. That was last week. So it's probably screwed really bad now. But no, that was, I think we had a fluke thing go through there. It's not going to get that hot. It'll peak in about 50 to 100 years. The ice caps will mostly melt. But again, it's normal. We will also go through another ice age in a couple million years or so.
Yeah, all that climate change is normal.
Yeah, I've been talking about that for years. How and earthquakes and everything. If you go back, it's all a pattern. All a pattern. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? Yeah, pretty fair weather. I mean, I'm pretty fair weather. In all honesty, I mean, you can goof on me all you want. I really don't want to chain up. I mean, I've driven in snow. I've driven in a lot of snow. But I just don't want to chain up. I don't want to. It looks like it's a pain in the ass. And if it's that bad that you need chains, I don't think I need to be driving in it. There's other drivers who will chain up and go through that crap. Let them do it. I mean, why not? It will. Still in the upper 90s here in South Carolina. Yeah, it's freaking hot over here, too.
It's not.
Except she's in a jacket.
That's because I have to go out.
Oh, you're going to the restroom? I wonder what you need to do.
Nothing. What do you mean what I need to do? I have to pee.
I said you got to go to the restroom like this.
Yeah, but that's because I don't feel so good.
Right, exactly. You don't feel so good, so you got to go to the restroom.
I'm going to go puke.
You're going to go puke? Oh, too much ice cream, dear? Oh, who's not supposed to be eating sugar? Huh? This happens every time. She's not supposed to eat sugar, and she eats freaking sugar, and it makes her sick every time. And I always tell her,
No,
you can't eat
I
sugar.
have to pee, and I don't want to go by myself because it's truckers out there. And you know what those truckers are like.
You guys want to go for a walk? No. All right, man. Let me shut this down. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one. Let me just run through. I'm starting to really like your wife. A conservative woman who believes in UFOs. I'm also seeing a UFO. It was a perfectly round ball of light, almost as bright as the sun, moving instantly fast and
He
quiet.
saw the same one.
Yeah, you guys were both doing freaking mushrooms or whatever that was. The 100 plus and that one. Okay, 99. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go take her to the restroom, get some sleep. I gotta get some sleep. Got a big day tomorrow. I somewhat believe we are not alone. Yeah, see, guys, I'm one of those guys that...
The truth is out there.
I'm one of those guys that if I can't see it, touch it, feel it, smell it,
Trust no
except
one.
the fart, don't need to be smelling a fart. I believe people fart, okay?
The truth is
But
out there.
if I can't see, touch, and all that, I just don't really believe it. I just...
Come on.